Join us now for Patriot Focus, a twice-a-month broadcast featuring academic and athletic events happening at Sullivan East High School. Our show is sponsored by Continental Alarm Systems and by State Representative Timothy Hill. Now let's start Patriot Focus with our hosts, Sullivan East Principal Andy Hare and the voice of the Patriots, Mike Cox.
It's time to talk about Sullivan East High School here on Patriot Focus, and it's not the sports, although both basketball teams the other night got big wins. But we're going to talk about the academics that are going on and some of the extracurriculars that will be coming up during this edition of Patriot Focus. Can't wait to get into it. We do have an official start date for broadcasting basketball. We will be broadcasting the Patriots playing Unicoi County on December 16th. That will be our first game, and we will have that plus all of the conference home and away games, and we will have senior night. So we have basketball upcoming next week here on 790 The Fan. Standing across from me in his fancy shirt and tie is the principal of East High School, Andy Hare. Hi, Andy. How you doing?
Hey, Mike. How are you doing?
I am fantastic.
Good. I am too. It's a great time of year. We are finishing up testing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's a process, isn't it?
Oh, my gosh. And people forget, and I talk about it often, we have two beginnings and ends of the school year.
Yeah.
People forget about that. They just think about May. No, we have to do it in December as well. And testing is the tail that wags the dog in public education. So we're dealing with that, ready to wind it down. It's crazy because you get everything going perfectly the way you want it. You get your school going great. It's got a great hum about it, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have to change everything to accommodate these 2 weeks worth of tests. And it's not like it affects everybody as far as who's taking the test. It's only about 20% of the student body that's taking these things.
Yeah.
But it impacts 100%. You got to change lunches. You got to extend the day, those type of things, or class period. And it just, you change the path of the barn. It really upsets the apple cart.
And I bet it doesn't help when you have snow.
And then you throw in 2 hour delays and snow and the forecast and the barometric pressure drop and a full moon. Yeah, it's been fun. But we're good. We're good. We got a lot of cool things happening. Of course, the musical begins.
Yeah.
And we love our musical. We do it during the Christmas season. It's not necessarily a Christmas theme every year. This year it's not. But it is fantastic. The music's amazing. The songs are beautiful. I've always said the talent at East High in the arts are unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. Of course, I went there, a little biased, but I have worked at 3 high schools, been the principal of 2, and supervised 4 others in my career, and I've never seen anything like what I see at East High School when it comes to that artistic talent. They're amazing.
And we're going to talk a little bit about that coming up during the course of the show today.
We are, and we may actually get a visit from, it's not a cast member. It may be the person it's based on. I don't know. It's kind of scary.
Oh,
we'll see. We'll see if they show up. I don't know, but all I know is you can't say his name 3 times.
I got you.
It's advisable not to do that, so we'll see. We've got other things happening that, we need to talk about, and that is the in-school wrestling match. And this is wrestling. This is, college-style wrestling that we're really good at. We're going to do that against Westridge. We're doing that on Tuesday. And we're going to do it in front of the student body. And that is so great. I'm so glad these kids get to have that experience to get to showcase their talents. Let me tell you, we are good. And I can't wait to watch them. I'm telling you, they are awesome. Our girls just won the border duels over the weekend. And that's a big time. That's a big deal. Huge deal. And all our boys are, and once we get healthy, they will be in the same boat. But our boys that are wrestling are winning. By the time this next episode happens, we'll be in the middle of our choral concert for Christmas. So our Christmas concert, a week from tonight. That's going to be fun and great times. Ball games, Christmas parties, holiday cheer. That's what it's all about right now.
Absolutely. As we start to enter the middle of December, things start to get serious this time of year. Actually, it already has, it sounds like, based on some of the things that have been going on in the East over the course of the past week or so. But we'll be back with more Patriot Focus. You're listening to 790 The Fan. Back after this. Back here on Patriot Focus, here on 790 The Fan. Great to have you with us today. We are going to talk about Beetlejuice. And Principal Andy Harry's going to tell you all about that with a special guest.
You got to be careful when you say that. You can't say it 3 times.
I know.
Because if you do, he'll show up.
I know.
But before we get to that, I do want to talk to this awesome young man that's in studio with us, John Grain.
Howdy, howdy.
How are you, buddy?
I'm all right. How about you?
Well, I'm okay. Let me ask you something. You've been in theater. You've been in chorus. You've been involved in performing, forensics, for a long time. How long have you been involved in some type of performing art?
I really think it started all in 7th grade. I kind of got introduced to the choral scene, and then in 8th grade I kind of thought about doing the theatrical scene, and I had a buddy in there who really helped me build character and sort of helped me into that. But when I really got into it was freshman year of high school with the forensics and the chorus, and it was just great. Miss Peggy Russell had helped me that first year so much. She helped me become a better public speaker.
Yeah.
She really guided me in that way and really boosted my confidence in public speaking, especially in theater when you got to be up on stage. It can get kind of scary for some people. And
I know, because there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah. It is you in the crowd. And you have to look at that sea of people, and you have to have the courage and the confidence to be able to do that. And I don't think I could thank anyone more than Peggy Russell for teaching me how to do that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. Which one do you prefer more, singing or acting or speaking in front of people?
I think I prefer acting more. I love singing. It's the root of everything. You couldn't have acting without singing. You couldn't have a musical without music.
Correct, yeah.
But I think that they both build off of each other in a sense.
You know what's interesting? I could get up in front of a billion people and speak. Doesn't bother me. You ask me to sing? Singing scares me to death in front of people. But I think that's interesting. You can do both. That's wonderful. Was it difficult overcoming that or getting comfortable to do that?
At first, your nerves are there, and they're always going to be there. But I feel like with the help of the great theatric teacher we have, Peggy Russell, and also choral teacher, DJ McReynolds, they have both really, I mean, they boost my confidence in ways I don't know how, and to me, they are just such great human beings in teaching me how to do that.
Well, the arts are so important because of that. It taps into that. I think we all need that escape or that way to express ourselves, and we can do that through the arts. And people mistaken the arts as just drawing or painting. It's so much more than that. You're an accomplished performer, and you're an All-East recipient. And All-East doesn't mean just All-East High. We're talking about east of Knoxville. Knoxville's part of our region. You know, you've done great things, and it's amazing that you just really got into it in high school.
Yeah, it was something that I know a lot of kids have trouble. They always sometimes have trouble wanting to know what they want to be when they grow up. And I am extremely grateful and glad that I found what I sort of want to do when I get out of school with the acting and the singing and performing, and really just trying to get out to an audience to let them know that no matter where you're from or who you are, you could be like me from Hickory Tree and from this old country high school, and you can be recognized.
Absolutely. You know what? The world's asking for the best, and that's what they're going to get, a Sullivan East graduate. You epitomize that. You personify it. So thank you, John. I appreciate what you do. And if you want to see this awesome young man act and perform, we have an amazing opportunity this weekend with our musical, and it's Beetlejuice the Musical. John is one of the characters in there. Beetlejuice is, a mythical creature that, is from where's he from?
It's really hard to say where he's from. I've really tried to get in depth with the character, but the whole fact of him being dead, the rumor that if you say his name 3 times, he appears. I've never really tried that before, at least not on stage.
So you've never tried? You've never said his name 3 times? You know what? I haven't either. Let's just see what happens.
Let's do that.
I'm curious, what happens if I say his name 3 times? Will Beetlejuice appear? You ready?
Not really.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh my gosh!
Somebody call my name. I wasn't really expecting to appear, just trying to get ready for Friday's performance and all that.
Okay, Mr. Juice. Now, and listen, don't get mad at me for doing that. I just want to see if it was true.
Oh, it's very true. I mean, you can't get more real than me.
Oh no, that's the truth. Holy cow, that's the truth. And so, can people see you're going to be around for a little while? Then is that what this means?
Well, I'm alive right now. It's sort of hard to explain, but technically, you said my name 3 times, and I'm here.
Oh,
man,
dear.
I'm free.
Oh,
but I'm here to talk.
What have I done,
I'll talk
Mike?
to you a little bit.
Oh, what have we done?
You asked for it.
I did. Well, Mr. Do you go by Mr. Juice?
That one, but I just don't like you saying the full B word. All right, it really upsets me, and it kind of sends me back to where I come from.
So if people were to say your name again, what would happen? Would it have to say it 3 times, 4 times, 1 time? What does that mean?
Well, 3's the lucky number, and if you say it 3 more times, I kind of go back to where I come from, kind of sitting in the grave.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think we want that to happen because we've got this show coming up.
Oh, yeah?
And it's about you.
Ooh.
So I think the show may be better if you're actually the one in it.
I think it will, too. That kind of pleases me that you brought me here to be in this show and really understand. There's been a couple people betray me over the years. I think a famous one. His name's Michael Keaton.
Oh, yeah.
But,
he sounds like an imposter because I'm seeing the real thing right here. And quite frankly, he didn't do you justice.
Well, I got to tell you, all those cool cats and kids down there at that old house, man, they really have a time with me. I know they kind of don't like me, but sort of the story, with just the way it goes.
Well, here's the deal. We're going to leave you out. I'm going to see how well you do. Since I'm the one that can send you back if I say your name 3 times, we're going to let you have a good time here this weekend, be in our show, and you be good to everybody. You hear me?
I'll do my best.
Oh, Law, let's hope so. Now, come out to Sullivan East High School. Meet Mr. Juice Friday at 6:30, Saturday 6:30, or Sunday at 2:30. We would love to have you there. And remember, if you say his name 3 times, something weird will happen. So, Mr. Juice, thank you for coming on, and I hope you have a great time performing this weekend.
All right, I will. I'll go see what I can do out in the world while I'm still here.
Oh, Law, watch out.
Oh, you're listening to 790 The Fan. We're going to get Mr. Juice out of here, and we'll have more for you in just a moment. 790 The Fan, your home for Patriot Focus every Thursday at 6 p.m. Later on tonight, by the way, we have App State basketball coming up right after us, starting at 6:30. Mountaineers playing East Carolina on 790 The Fan. Welcome back to 790 The Fan and Patriot Focus here on this Thursday evening. A lot of different things happening with the Arts at East High School, and Andy Harry is going to tell us more about that with his guest.
We are so honored to have Miss Deb Brooks here in the building with us. Miss Brooks, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You are an art teacher at East.
I am for 19 years.
19 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Does it feel like it?
No.
Feel like you blinked and here it is?
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels.
So you are an art teacher. What else do you do within that spectrum? Do you do just art? Like when you say art, what are we talking about?
I actually teach visual arts, and so I do Art 1, Art 2, and Art 3 and AP, and they're all different subjects. So Art 1's an introduction, Art 2 is painting and drawing, Art 3 is like crafts, three-dimensional stuff, and then AP is an actual college class that they get credit for. But then this year we added on a new subject, and so now we have photography.
That's really cool. Do you find that it provides a new avenue for kids to be able to express themselves and find who they are?
Definitely. I think most people think that they have to be able to draw really well to be able to do visual arts, but they don't really think that they can do something as easy as taking a photograph, which they all do. Everybody does that now, but they don't think of themselves as an artist.
Well, what did you find as a young lady growing up that led you into this? Which discipline was your thing?
My mom is an artist.
Oh, okay.
And she illustrated children's books and did all sorts of different things
Okay.
when she was younger. And I just remember sitting beside her ever since I probably 2, painting, drawing, and stuff like that. And I think it was built into me just to do
That is
it.
well, that's true.
Now, I'm not the best illustrator for sure, but I do love the arts.
It's a passion.
It is a passion.
It's a call, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
One of the beautiful things that you've done with that call is try to expand that at East High School with a program that we call the Fine Arts 5th Grade Day.
Yes, we do. The 5th graders, they get to come and explore and learn about the arts. We've expanded it a little bit this year. This year we're going to add on to it.
Why is that so important that we get children at a younger age exploring different fine and performing arts that they can be attached to?
Well, the arts are everywhere. I think most people assume that it's not, but the fine arts down to a chair, an artist had to make a chair, to a bulletin board that they see every day. The arts are everywhere, and I think being exposed to it early allows them to decide what they can achieve later on in life, or things that they didn't think that they could do. They can do theater, we have music, we have band, and then you have choir. I think people don't realize how expressive art can be and how broad it really is.
And it gets into the literature piece with writing and poetry.
Absolutely. Poetry becomes our music. I mean, you got the ballads, you got country music, and then you have rap, and you have all sorts of different things like jazz. I mean, that is poetry.
It's beautiful, and we have all that through our live music class, which is another thing that
That's
you
a
all
great
helped
class.
to create, and that program just is exploding.
And they had that new club, that songwriting club.
Yeah, and great music's being made there. It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
You know, one of the things we do, and I did with myself, with children when they are having a hard time, is learning how to verbalize that and do that through writing, through drawing, through something involving the art, through music. It's a way to tap into the human emotion.
I think being expressive is the thing that we forget that we need to do, and the arts is a way to express yourself and communicate with others through expressing yourself, be it visual or auditory.
So you feel that it gets kind of forgotten about when we talk about education and we talk about the future of education? Seems like we and it's rightly so, it's very important, there's huge emphasis on STEM, but we also forget about the humanities.
And we forget that it takes art in order to be able to do all of that, too.
That's exactly right. Thank goodness we had artists like Leonardo da Vinci.
He was a master and an inventor, and he did all sorts of things
He did it
that
all.
people
He was
didn't think.
STEM.
Yeah, he was STEM.
So we had another event we called Stream Night.
Oh, yes, that was a great
It
night.
used to be STEM Night, but we made it Stream.
And we added into the art and the reading.
There you go, because it all ties in. It's hand in hand. We want to be Renaissance people. People that are capable of everything. I want our great performers and musicians to also be able to be great electricians and plumbers and vice versa. We have to be a total person. I think that's kind of cool that you can do that.
It is interesting you say that, because I think the fine arts is looked down on sometimes because they just think it's kind of like a fluff program. But really, that's where the kids get to learn who they are and how they can be in the center of attention for once in their life.
Well, I thank you for what you've done for our kids and our school and for so many. You've been an amazing inspiration to so many, and providing them that resource and that instrument to be able to express themselves and find themselves and become better people. And I think people will attest to that knowing you.
I'm honored just to be at East.
Well, we're honored to have you. Ms. Brooks, thank you.
Absolutely.
You're listening to Patriot Focus on 790 The Fan, talking with teachers, administrators, and students at Sullivan East High School. And we've got one more segment before we get you off to some basketball, so stay tuned. You're listening to 790 The Fan. We're back here on Patriot Focus, and we're continuing our focus today on the arts on our last segment of Patriot Focus here on 790 The Fan.
All right, Mike, thank you. And with us now to talk about how we've expanded the Fine Arts 5th grade day is none other than Matthew Harrison and our very own assistant principal, Miss Amie Mumpower. She's in charge of academics at Sullivan East, and she is a rock star. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
So we've got this 5th grade day where we focus on the arts. We show them the musical and let them see the different artistic opportunities we have in school and how they can use it in their everyday life. But we decided to expand it. Give me the origin story of that.
Our students this summer had an opportunity to travel to Europe, to Spain, Italy, and France, and we were all sitting around eating gelato, and a common question that comes up is, man, I wish I'd started learning Spanish at a younger age. So Ms. Mumpower had the bright idea, well, you know, your students, now that they're graduated from your program, they could go and travel to the elementary schools and teach Spanish. So we've been doing that every Friday throughout the fall semester, and the students, it's been very well received, and that kind of transitioned into your idea, Ms. Mumpower, to develop this day a little further.
Yeah, because we wanted to, I don't know, my vision is if you're a kid in the East Zone and you're in kindergarten through 8th grade, we wanted you to aspire to be an East High School Patriot from day one. Mm-hmm. And so to make that buy-in, we have to get in those programs, we have to get in those kids, and they have to see our kids.
That's right.
And they have to come visit us in our school. We just decided we would incorporate the afternoon after they see the play. They have lunch with us, and then they're going to visit our CT programs. They got to choose their 4 top of the 15 programs that we're going to let them visit, and they get to see what kind of jobs that leads to. They get to see our kids doing those activities in those programs, meet those teachers. We just want them to become one of us and aspire to be an East Patriot.
Part of that kindergarten through 12th grade connection, showing that they're all part of something bigger. And give them something to look forward to. And so, Mr. Harrison, you're seeing your students go down and teach. How's that impacted them?
They've had so much more confidence with their Spanish, not only to be able to use it in real life, but also just confidence in their lives, what they can do professionally, how they can move forward with their lives. It's inspired them to take leadership roles at the school, whether it be on a sports team or in the school play. They're getting more involved. They're feeling more confident in what they're going to do for their future, which is very exciting.
One of the common themes through all this is the word confidence. And we're just hoping people find themselves, who they are, and find that thing that makes them click. And once you do that, you'll never work a day in your life. You'll have a career, and you'll not have a job you dread, but you'll have a passion.
Absolutely. I believe that wholeheartedly. It's also really special when our students at East and Student Council and in the JAG program, they're actually going to be leading these young 5th graders around the school, showing them around. And so they are also taking a leadership role and sharing their passions they've found at East with these very young students who very soon will be with us.
Tell me about what the day's going to look like for that student to be able to go into that class.
We have name tags for every student in the 5th grade in all 3 of our elementary schools. Mary Hughes, Bluff City, and Emmett will all be with us. And then they have chosen their top 4. So, for example, they're going to visit culinary, and they're going to see what our brand new revamped culinary program. They're going to see our kids in action in the kitchen. If they chose aviation, they're going to see the simulators that we have. They're going to visit fire science. I mean, they're going to visit them all, criminal justice. And I've just told our teachers and our kids, sell your program to these kids because we want them to be so excited. They don't want to think about going anywhere else but East High School to be part of these programs.
So what have been some of the top programs that you've seen? Because you've seen over 200 recommendations from the 5th graders of what they're interested in. What are they indicating that they're interested in?
Culinary and cosmetology are big ones. Ballot Health Academy, our new Ballot Health Academy.
Nursing, okay,
that's
medical
getting out
field.
there, nursing. JAG is up there. JAG's our new program that we're piloting. We're the only one up here in East Tennessee that has it right now.
Yeah.
And it's all about getting you ready for a career, resume writing and interviews and all those type of things that get you a job.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not fitting into a mold at East. We're making sure you're getting what you want to make you successful, whatever that is. We want to help get you there.
One of the things, again, I go back to the word confidence I see with our kids is I see them be able to look you in the eye and speak to you, talk to you, shake your hand, ask you how you're doing, have a proper conversation, be respectful. You know, a lot of people think those days are gone. I don't see that.
Our kids want to lead. That's something we instill in them, and we practice that on a daily basis between each other, between them. But, you know, we encourage that. We want them to be the whole student, and we want those elementary kids to aspire to be like them. And I think
right.
we have to model it for them for them to be able to do it.
And so by the time a student gets to East High School, they'll have spent a lot of time in the building through their elementary and middle school years. Do you think that has a positive impact?
Oh, absolutely. Just this year, we're doing kindergarten, 5th grade, and 8th grade are coming to visit us. You know, our goal is to have everybody come to us at least once a year. We'd love to have that.
Yeah. And we do have other events that we do, like the Stream Night. It's open to the community. I think that's wonderful. We have to be the hub of the wheel. We've got to stop making excuses in this world about how it ought to be or what we should have done. We need to stop talking about what should and do. And that's one thing I think it's beautiful that I see people like yourselves doing in the East Zone is you're not talking about what should be being done, you're doing it.
And we're very thankful that these 5th grade teachers are sharing a whole day with us, because taking a whole day out of their classroom and coming to us for an entire day is a big deal.
It is a
And we're
huge
very
deal.
thankful that they're going to come and spend the day with us.
I can't thank you all enough. I appreciate what you do for me at East High School and what you do for the entire Patriot Nation. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
That'll do it for 790 The Fans presentation of Patriot Focus here on this Thursday, December the 11th. Coming up in less than 30 seconds, we've got basketball. App State playing East Carolina. So stay tuned here on 790 The Fan. And don't forget, Sullivan East basketball as the Patriots play Unicoi County Tuesday here on 790 The Fan.
Thanks for listening to Patriot Focus on 790 The Fan. Twice a month, we bring you all the academic happenings at Sullivan East High School, focusing on upcoming events on campus and off, also including the Patriot sports teams and events. Today's broadcast has been sponsored by State Representative Timothy Hill and by Continental Alarm Systems of Bluff City. We now return to regular programming on 790 The Fan, WETB, Johnson City.